Like I prepared a few setups with bishop e2, bishop e3. I didn't really spend a lot of time on. So I'm not sure what my coach is gonna think about my a5, because I didn't tell him about it. And
you think he might be pulling his hair out at the moment?
yeah,
What's
yeah.
he doing?
No, actually, I was doing that myself as well, because I barely checked it, and I know it's kind of not so great, especially this a4 move I made. Like if he castles and I go c5, like objectively I'm more or less busted. And the issue was that I couldn't recall anything. Like it's kind of fine if you gamble a bit and then at least you kind of know the lines, but I didn't know the lines. Also, like he made a3 after a4, and I knew I checked this, but I couldn't recall what the hell I'm supposed to do. And I know that white is still better, so out of the opening I'm worse, and I'm also not sure what I'm supposed to do. So I don't know. Yeah, it was not a great outcome.
But you kind of got a game out of it, and you kind of had this cat and mouse, it felt like, where like you were trying to trap his queen for quite a long time.
Yeah, no, that was a very difficult phase. Because like sometimes you can try to escape, but sometimes I don't mind, and I wasn't sure what to do because I want to make progress, but at the same time I have to keep the queen on a7, so my pieces are kind of stuck keeping it there. And at some point I just liked my decision to go c5 and queen b4, and then he traded bishops and went knight g4, and I thought this was kind of clever because actually I didn't really see how to break through, because again, if I want to make any progress, this queen gets out. And then I suddenly saw this idea to give the exchange, and yeah, just really liked the decision in the end. I didn't see it from afar or something, but at some point my time got a bit low, and I thought, okay, I just have to do this, and it worked out quite nicely.
Yeah, I was going to touch on the time situation, because also saw a couple of moments, where you were repeating moves. I think not to offer a draw, just to get some more time on your clock, basically. So
yeah, but at the same time, whenever you repeat, like on move 40 or 41, we repeated once. And I thought, then I'll see what I do. But even after repeating once, I still had no clue. And so sometimes it helps
at least
to
you
repeat.
had the extra 30 minutes, I guess. So.
Yeah, and no, there had some time. But at some point, the time was also gone. Yeah. But at that phase, I think I made some good decisions already. And then I converted it nicely, I think.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely. I mean, at the end, you think maybe he was trying to fish for a perpetual, but...
Yeah, I was hoping for something. But surprisingly, his queen is still stuck on b6. Like I put my queen on d4 with tempo on the rook, and then it still couldn't get out. And in the meantime, I suddenly do bring my knight from a6 back into the game, and I finish, like I'm gonna checkmate his king. So it was a bit unfortunate how still like his pieces are uncoordinated, even though the queen escaped.